everybody, welcome to JellyEverything. First of all, I just want to say, before we get into what we're gonna do, I just want to say thank you to the people who have subscribed to my channel. I want to say thank you to the people who are watching, and thank you to the people who, even though you might not be subscribed, you just like might be, you know how we do sometimes. We just search something that we want to see and just watch nail videos related to that, and don't really, subscribe. We just want to see the video, and I just want to say thank you to even people who are just doing that. I appreciate all the support from everybody. It's very much appreciated, because to be honest, when I started this channel, I did not even think anybody at all would be watching these videos, to be honest with you. But so I'm very appreciative. But anyway, if you haven't seen my last video, which was at Amazon Jewhiteny gel polish kit with 20 gel polishes, a drill, and a lamp from Amazon, then definitely go check that out. Last video, we made a nail with the polish that was in the kit, and I wasn't completely satisfied with how it turned out. I know that I said like when I do like the quick nails, they just gonna be quick, and how they turn out, it's gonna be how they turn out. Either it'll be like a funny thing that you laugh at and like, ooh, that was not good, or like it might turn out really, really cute. That's, in my opinion, more of an honest way that I do nails. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm amazing at everything that I do. I'm not gonna pretend like everything that I put my hands on come out amazing, because ew, that would make me a liar, wouldn't it? It would make me a fat liar. So a lot of this is just part of my nail journey. Even though I'm satisfied with the way I do my own nails, the truth behind it is that I spent hours doing my nails. I'm doing my nails for like 5 hours, and it takes a lot of time. I barely go in having a plan, to be honest. I just do what I feel like in that moment, and sometimes it turns out good and I'm very happy with it, and sometimes I hate it and I have to do them over again. But before we get off topic, last video I did long ombre nail with these colors from the Jewhiteny gel polish kit, and I wasn't that satisfied with it. I mean, I like the ombre and all, but I felt like it wasn't giving what it should have gave, right? So I kind of had the idea to go back in and show you some more ways, if you like the ombre too, that you could do something different or make it pop per se, or we can try some new designs with the ombre incorporated, right? Instead of just the different color rhinestones, because I feel like that's what really killed it, honestly. But anyway, so yesterday I took some time to just move this aside. I took some time to just prepare some more nails, more ombre nails, even in different ways. As you can see, this one looks like the one we did before. This one is missing the blue and starting from a different direction. And I did this one in a French tip style, just to also show different ways you could do this. I don't have number one stand, right? I got 3 fingers in one stand. So we're going to put them to the side, and we're going to go through each one of these and just see different ways that you can do a design incorporating with this. We're going to try some of this stuff, because some stuff I haven't tried that I'm planning on doing. But that is okay. That is all right. Okay, now I just cleaned off the surface a little bit. You see some color came off just a little bit, but I cleaned them off because I did these yesterday. Last night, me and my mom, we was binge watching Sisters, so that's what I didn't finish it last night. But give me a second. I'm gonna see if I can get my powders together, which I should have did before I hit record, but hey, sometimes, just sometimes. So hold on one second. Okay, so I found what I was looking for, which is this. And this is like a solid type of pigment powder, sort of. I don't know if you can see this right on my nail. This like blue shiny effect on this nail right here. That is what that is. It's solid. I got it from AliExpress a while ago. That's what we fins to use. Okay, now did I take as much precious time to do these ombres as I did for the first nail? No. But just to be, you know, obviously, since I just pulled out the chrome powder, this stuff doesn't come in the kit. But if you have this stuff already, and even if you don't, and if you want to just extend your collection with other things, you can do that. Here are some ideas, some more ideas, right? Yeah. Okay, we about to, so to be honest, we winging it. We winging it. That's what we do. That's what I'm gonna do over here. I'm winging it because that's how I do my nails. So let's just be upfront honest with ourselves. We're winging it. And if you're wondering, I'm still using that lamp. I really like the lamp, actually. It's really bright, and it feels, so far all my cures have been successful. It feels like you can feel the warmth when you put your hand in. I haven't used it on my nails yet, so I can't tell you that it's not hot, but like it doesn't heat spike, but it's been perfectly fine. As you can see, that light is pretty bright too. Okay, so for the base of this nail, I used, for the natural section, I used this Jelly Nude polish, which is like a pretty pink, and I think I'm going to use the same one on these two, which is this. It's like that. I think I got it from Amazon, I'm not sure. I have a weird obsession with jelly nudes. I love a jelly nude. I don't know what it is about it, but it's like the best thing since sliced bread. So we about to wing this. We about to see how this work out. Now whatever happens, happens, okay? So I'm gonna do the pink. I couldn't decide if I want to do pink or blue, but I'm doing pink because I did blue on my rear nail. So here we go. We're gonna see how I look. I had some issues with this powder in the past, with it coming out looking the way that we wanted to. I probably should have let it be sticky when I put it on, but we finna see how it look. Now, just for the record, now this powder isn't supposed to change the color of the nail. It's supposed to change the color of the nail shines, which I think is, I don't know, can you see that? I can see it over here, but I don't know if you guys can see that when the light hits it, it's pink. I don't know if you can tell. See the pink shine of it. So it is doing its job. But to be honest, it shows up much better. It's supposed to give it like a pearly shine, if I didn't explain it well. But to be honest, it shows up, where's that little brush? It shows up much better on like a milky white base, or maybe even like a black base. But it did give the nail a pink sheen to it, if you can see that. Okay, I couldn't decide specifically what I wanted to do for each nail. I had kind of an idea, but you know, maybe you might decide something different. I just hate that you guys probably can't see the sheen. It just looks like I did nothing. But that's okay, we can keep it going. We can keep it going. Next thing I was wanting to do to this nail, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I should put a top coat on it first and then do what I'm about to do, or what. I think I might have to do that. I think I might put like a base, a top coat on it first, and then do what I'm about to do, and which is outline the We just outline the Lord have mercy, what am I trying to say? We just outline the French. There we go. There we go. So I'm gonna top coat that again, just so the sheen doesn't rub off if I mess up. Prepare for errors. 30-second cure. I got my little glass over here soaking with some acetone in it. It's a little dirty. Alright, we're gonna play. I'm gonna clean it out in a second and put some more acetone in there once the nail finishes curing. Okay. Awesome sauce. Yeah. But, you know, to be honest, when I did the nail, it was kind of rushy. Well, not really rushy, but I wasn't exactly trying to take my time because I absolutely I don't hate it, but I don't like it either. Drilling nails on like a fake hard hand. I prefer drilling natural nails because of the sound. The sound really aggravates me. I don't like it. But anyway, so this right here is what I'm gonna put my little gel polish on when I start doing some line art, which I'm about to do. Do I got a white out? I do. Okay. So I'm gonna first take my white. First things first. Let me dust this out because I feel like I got dust in it from drilling yesterday. And I'm just gonna take. Oh God, my nail. I'm gonna take some white out so I can outline the nail with it, and I'm gonna clean the white that got my finger off. Ooh, I just thought about something else I can do, but we'll see. I'm gonna get an extra long nail brush, and I've never done this before, guys. I have never in my life successfully done this. So you might be about to see a fail right here, right now. And this I'm talking about is outlining a French. So here we go. I'm having a hard time getting a good angle where I can see. I feel like it's going left already. Going left already. Glad I put that top coat on. We can clean it up later. I think I put a little, maybe the problem is I put a little bit too much gel on there. But we gonna try to clean it up later. Like I said, I have never successfully done this. I think I tried it one time before, maybe. And it was ugly. And I was like, okay, sometimes you just can't do things. But anyway. I'm just trying to keep my lines as straight as possible. Just letting the bristles drag through. I wonder, should I outline around the cuticle area as well, or just the tip? What do y'all think? As if y'all can tell me what y'all think while I'm filming this. How does that look? Does it look horrible? Does it look super bad? I feel like this side is the good side over here. When YouTubers say it's hard to do stuff where y'all can see and where I can see, they do not be lying. Let me see. Okay, I'm just gonna clean up the lines a little bit. Wait, hold on, let me clean my brush a little tiny bit more. I think maybe I should put a little bit more. You know what, let's change brushes for the cleanup. So I got a shorter one for the cleanup. Okay, maybe a shorter brush wasn't the best idea. 1 second, I'll be right back. If I can pause video. Sorry, I had a visitor. My dog came to visit me. Let's try this brush. Maybe, let's see. Like I said, guys, don't be judging me down there. Don't be judging me. At home judging me now. Don't do that. I'm just trying to make it pretty. That looks better. In my humble opinion. Okay, I'm gonna clean up the one at the back a little bit more. I think I need to thicken the other side. What y'all think? Let's get some of that white off so we don't do too much by accident. It's kind of like I'm trying to thicken it without going overboard. So what do y'all think about it? Is that cute? Do y'all think it's cute? I think it's kind of cute, to be honest. I don't know if I'm gonna go all the way around the cuticle with it. Should I? Let's cure this first, and then we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. We'll give it a try. We'll see what we can do. All right. Now, unfortunately, I don't think there was a white in the kit, so maybe was there a black? I don't think there was either. I don't think there were no any. Trying not to be trying to speak proper grammar. I don't think there were any whites or blacks in the kit. I think there was a gray though, but I don't know how well it would show up against those colors. So maybe you had like a dark enough color. I know there was like an off-whitey kind of color, more like a yellowy white. I'm not sure if that would look good either with the colors. But even if you did something, if you chose different colors, right? Let's say you chose like the lighter pinks or like the fleshy tones, you could take the hot pink and go and trace around it. That would be cute. Like, I think that would be cute. Now let's go for the cuticle. That cuticle outline. Wrong brush. You could do that. So if you picked a different color palette than I did, if you, let's say you like the neutrals, you could possibly I don't know how this is about to go. you could possibly do like a, if we're still talking about in terms of ombre, you could do like a you could do a neutral ombre and outline it in like a flashy color. That might be cute. I think that'd be a cute idea. Definitely something to consider if you're like, hey, now I kind of want to do ombre too. That's something to try. And even if you don't like the colors I picked together, you know, that's fine. If you saw, you know, a different set on there that you like, you could do a completely different design, you know. The video and this video isn't necessarily about, oh, why did I forget I could take it off for a second? Isn't necessarily about the ombre. That's just what I chose to do with this kit, right? So you could choose to do something completely different, and that would be, you know, up to you. We're all different. We're all have different tastes and think different things are cute, and that's perfectly okay. It's perfectly. That's really cute. I like that. Y'all like that? And that's perfectly okay to want to do something different than what everybody else is doing. It's perfectly okay to not want to, you know, be with the trends and all this other stuff, or to want to wear your nails the way that you want to wear them. It's your hands at the end of the day. Just make sure whatever you're doing is what you like and you're happy with it. So if you don't like, you know, my idea, you can put flowers on your nails if that's what you're into, you know. Which is why, like, I'm a big kit girl. Like, I love trying different things in kits. So I think I'm good on this one. I think I really like this nail. I think I'm very satisfied with how it turned out. Now, normally I would probably throw some rhinestones in the middle or something, but I also don't want to do too much. You get what I'm saying? We don't want to do too much. I don't want to do too much. But I like that. It's cute. And you can make a whole set out of that, in my opinion. Maybe have a few fingers with some rhinestones on it, because I am a rhinestone girl. I know everybody's not a rhinestone girl. Everybody's not a rhinestone princess, and it's okay. It's okay too. Some people like kawaii charms. I don't necessarily like kawaii charms. I mean, I think they're cute, but I don't, for myself, like to wear, because I actually, like, I wear my nails, like, for the 2 weeks. I don't really like them to wear for me. But they're pretty to look at, right? So some of us got jobs where we can't wear certain things on our nails. So we're cooking for 30 seconds. And it's been curing fine for 30 seconds too in the lamp, by the way. Same lamp from the kit. So if that's a concern, you know. It's been doing well on the 30 seconds. Okay, done. So that's one of them. Now let's put this one aside. Is it sticky? It shouldn't be. Okay, it ain't. Okay, so the next one we got here is this one, the one that was more similarly to the other one. And I actually forgot to add that shimmery. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm trying to get a. Now my idea for this one. Now I only did one coat of gel polish on this one, so forgive me forgive it and forgive me, because it's a little lacking. It's a little, I don't know if y'all can see in camera, but it's a little patchy. It's a little patchy, right? But your girl just wanted to show you examples. We weren't trying to, you know, she wanted to do some little cute, quick stuff. So for this one, my idea was to do like a, what is that thing called? A silhouette nail. Let me see. We're going to experiment. I don't really know which brush would probably be best in this situation, but we're going to experiment with it. We're going to try this one. And I was going to do like a palm tree, because you remember, I don't know how old some of y'all are, but I don't know if y'all remember this. Remember when back in the day when there was like a nail, I think it was airbrush, that had like the little orange, the purple ombre, maybe orange, purple, pink ombre, and they had the like black palm trees on it. That was like an island nail, and they would have like be on displays in the nail shops. I always loved those nails. I never got them done. I don't know why I never got them done, but I never got them done, but I always loved them. So today we're gonna try the palm tree. Something else I've never done on a nail, but here we go. Today's the day to do some stuff, right? I don't know what I'm doing, but we winging it. I might have to get the brush on this one. I might have to get the actual nail polish on this one, because and the gel polish is kind of thin. I'll have to paint over it again once we do it. This one's taking too long. I'm impatient. Where did I put it? Girl, it's right there. Lord have mercy. Okay. So we gonna try with this brush, just to kind of see. Ooh, this brush was a bad idea. Bad idea, bad idea. Ooh, bad idea. Bad idea. Patience is a virtue, guys. Bad idea. I'm kind of thinking I need to switch blacks too. Actually, let me switch blacks, because this one is kind of pissing me off. This one is kind of being annoying. Okay, so I've added my other black over here, which is a little bit blacker. It's a little bit darker. And we're going to try again, because that's what nails is. Fun fact, when I was younger, I used to love drawing like palm trees, because I could draw them. I was really good at drawing them. But that was such a long time ago. I can't even pretend for 1 second that I still know what I'm doing, or I remember how to do it. But so this might look a hot ASS mess, but we gonna do our best. I think I kind of want my leaves to be a little bit bigger, or whatever these is, my fronds to be just a little bit bigger here. My palm fronds. And I'm going in very light strokes and just make it look more fuzzy. Maybe even an extra fawn up here. Yeah, that's what I'm talking. Extra fawn, really. Kind of set it off for me. And I'm just doing like little light, very, very, very light, because I'm very heavy-handed. Well, I can be. Watching myself back in the video, I realized in videos, I'm realizing how heavy-handed I am. So I'm just doing very, very light strokes along the leaves. And I think that turned into a pretty good freaking palm tree. What y'all think? What y'all think? And I might put like a little one, a little smaller one back here, just to give us a little bit more, something to work with back here. And you know what else we gonna do too? I might add some clouds at the top. Let me also, I should do that, but I kind of done started on the other tree now. So we just gonna keep going and just try our best. So what I'm thinking is I should have cured my first tree before I started on the second one. But I didn't. So we just gotta try not to let our second tree mess up our first. And I'm pretty much doing the exact same thing. Starting out with little lines just to make it look a little bushier. And I'm trying to be even lighter because it's smaller. It's a lot more. Okay. That looks okay to me too. So now we're gonna give these trees some coconuts too in a second. No, I'm not. Am I? Not that big anyway. Apparently not that big. Let's try this one. Just kind of, you know, just kind of put a little cluster right there. Because this silhouette is all about the shadow of something. So let's pop that in there. So I'm thinking maybe if I should cure that for a minute. I don't know, because that black is really black and it can be really hard to cure sometimes. But we're going to see what happens when it comes out. Nine seconds. Okay. And done. I'm not going to touch it. I'm scared. Okay. So I kind of want to put like some clouds in. Can we get in there? Some clouds in the background. Let me clean this off a little bit better. I'm not doing it with this. How you do it? I forgot. Oh, okay. I remember how to do it. I had to think about it for a second. So we just gonna do that. All right. Like we used to make clouds in grade school. I don't think clouds really cast black shadows in the sky, but that's okay. That's all right. And we're not gonna stop there because they don't really match the, you know what I'm saying, the whole vibe of the nail. So we're just gonna, and actually, now I didn't learn from anybody how to make these trees, right? But I'm gonna tell you where I did learn to do clouds from. Emily Susanna is who I learned to do clouds from. I think she went over how to make clouds in one of her videos, like realistic looking clouds. And that's kind of what I just did. I think I want to add like one more. Maybe make him should I make him bigger or smaller? I don't know. Let's come over here and make him just a little bit bigger so he won't look exactly like the other two. And maybe we're doing the most. I don't know. But this is the kind of brush I'm using, if you're curious. It's like a small, flat, straight edge brush. You don't necessarily have to use a straight edge. Why can't I talk? Straight edge brush. This is acetone. I'm dipping it in to spread the gel polish out, if you're curious. But to me, it just works better for me. It's just, you know, it's what I've done and what I've been doing. And you just dab it to kind of, you know, give it that wispy look at the bottom that clouds have. I don't know why I'm giving y'all, this is not a tutorial, okay? But that's the nail. That's the design. And I think we're gonna do this one on 60. And I think what I'm gonna do for this design is we're gonna make it matte. I think I wanted to be matte. I probably think that's a bad idea. We got to see. Because this is all about experimenting. Okay? All about experimenting. All about experimenting. Now, with that final nail, I'm not even sure what I'm going to do. I'm not sure what I'm going to do at all. To be quite honest. No idea. Maybe something. I have no idea. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, got 9 seconds left. Okay. So, just to make sure it's cured. And going in with the matte top coat that came with the kit. So we also about to see what this top coat is like. I'm gonna say this. Is it smearing it? Is it? No, I don't think so. Is it? A little bit though. It might be, guys. I think it's smearing it. I think the top coat is smearing it. It might be cured. It might not be cured great. The black might be too dark. That might happen. So we're just gonna try our best to stay away from the design as much as possible. We're just gonna stop right there. Because it's got a little bit smeared. I don't know if you can even see. Let me see. You can see it a little bit. It's crying. But it's still pretty. Even though it's a little smeared. Let's pop it in there for 60 more seconds. I honestly don't, but honestly, guys, I don't think it's the fault of the top coat. I honestly think it's the black. Because that black is very hard to cure because it's so dark. Let's see. Let me see the stickers that came with it. Let me take a moment to look at the stickers. Maybe I can get an idea from the stickers of what to do with the next one. Ooh, I kind of know what we can do. Let's do that. So I know what I'm gonna do for the next one. Well, sort of. To one. Okay. Even with the smear, I like that. That is a nice matte. Even with the smear, I kind of like it still. I think it's pretty. Okay, so that's that one. We're gonna put it to the side. Ooh, I'm dropping things. Okay. Next thing's next. This one. This one I really didn't know what to do with. I think I'm gonna be a little simple on this one. And grab my blooming gel. Oops, dropping stuff. My blooming gel. Now, blooming gel is one of my favoriteest things to use on nails because it comes up with like a pretty, like mystically magical kind of design. And wait, let me clean this off first. Oh. Y'all getting a first person bird's eye view of how clumsy I am. I just clean like, cause these have been laying on my dusty desk while they were sticky, so I have a little dust on there. I'm just taking it off. As you can see, not the best job on this one, but we're just here for the designs right now. So we're just putting blooming gel all over the nail, okay? All over the nail. Ombre isn't super smooth. And my favoriteest things to do designs with. I think it might be safe to use this one because we're gonna be putting it in a situation where it's spread out. Yeah. We're just gonna let it bloom. We're just gonna let it do what it's about to do. Okay? Do what it wanna do for a minute. It might look crazy, but whatever it looked like in the end is what it looked like in the end, honestly. This is actually my first time trying this brush with blooming gel. I usually just I'm usually just wispy about it. But right now I'm kind of just having fun. I'm just turding around, to be completely honest. And this is a mess. This is a mess. I don't know. It might be time for me to get some more blooming gels. This ain't blooming like it used to. Well, it's blooming a little bit. It's on a little something. Just cleaning my brush off. Yeah. So now, let's just, and I mean, if this doesn't work out, which I'm just making a mess. Yeah, just making a mess. I don't know, it looks kind of tie-dye. I think this one's just a mess. Okay, I think that was just a mess. Let's try again. Oh my gosh. That was just a mess. Let's try again. You don't have to get acetone for this. You can wipe stuff off with alcohol as well. It doesn't do as great of a job as acetone, but it comes off just the same. As you can see, I'm trying to keep it from coming off. Just clean. And let's try again. Let's try again. Stop. Let's stop playing around. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. But just to let you guys know, I didn't really plan how any of these designs would work out off camera. Like, I'm not really a planner. I'm kind of like a fly by the seat of my pants type of girl, you know what I'm saying? So what you get is what you get, baby. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get me some white in here. Also, let me also pull this out too, actually, which is going to be a glitter. A glitter polish from Beetles. I usually do glitters in my blooming gel, so just because it gives it that extra kick of something else going on. And I usually just do some stuff like that, right? And just let it do its thing. Maybe I might get a little more and come in like this. Like, you know, just put like some wisps or something. When I do my blooming gel, I try to do some type of like something that looks kind of magical, if you get what I'm saying. If you do, cool. If you don't, it's okay. If you don't get it, it's okay. So we can go back in our harsh black. Sometimes I'll do, sometimes I'll do like around where I already went, just so it'll follow its own type of look more like a natural pattern of sorts. Did I get something on my nail? And just let it spread out. And if you want to, you can go back and help it, especially the black, because it's so intense. Like, go back and just wisp lines out of it, drag sections of it where you want it to go. And then I'll just take, when I like it enough, I'll just take a shorter brush. Not even like this one, shorter than this one usually. Maybe even like a little more, a little thicker as well, but I'm not, okay. Maybe something like this. And get some glitter so you can actually see the glitter. Now the base of the glitter is clear, right? So, ooh, this might be a mess too. But if it's a mess, it's gonna be a mess, honey. If it's a mess, this one's gonna just be a mess. Win some, you lose some. The beauty of it, of gel polish, if you don't like it, just don't cure it. Wipe it off and try again. But one thing I have noticed while I'm doing this, it must be the white. I'm about to say the nail look kind of muted, like the colors of the nail look a little bit muted, and it might just be because of the white underneath it. So I might wipe it off and just make little sections in between while I just wipe some of it off so you can see the colors a little bit better. But I think your girl went overboard again with the glitters. I think she went a little overboard with the glitters. I mean, yeah, I think I did a little bit too much with this one. That happens sometimes. But we ain't doing it again. I'm just sorry. It just, I mean, it's a normal part of doing nails. I don't hate it, but it's too much. And we're not refilming another video trying to do this design and get it right. Okay, sometimes you just gotta say, you know what, that wasn't the best thing I did, but moving on. Honey, that wasn't the best thing I did, but moving on. So let's cook it. Let's cook it so I can move on. And you guys will see more in the future. If you stick around, that little instance of me using blooming gel didn't go well, but there have been many times where it went beautifully. If you like marble, I definitely recommend you getting some blooming gel. Let me tell you, you can make the cutest marble nail by just painting your nail like white or milky white. I might want to carry this for a little bit longer. White or milky white background, the whole nail. Getting some blooming gel and just putting a little bit of black in there, you know, just haphazardly, and then going in with like gold foil near the black, and it produces such a beautiful marble nail, which I might do in the future. That might be like maybe my next set, so y'all can see what I mean. But if I can even record it, but because filming just goes wrong with my own nails. So this is what it looked like in the end. Let's show you all three side by side if we can get it. I don't know why I thought you could see it down there. All three side by side. Well, let's just hold them. Let's hold them. Mary, Casey, and Teresa, I guess. I don't know their names. But these are the nails. This one got a little dust on it. It scoozed it. This is what they look like. Honestly, I forgot to top coat this one, but I will put a shiny top coat. Y'all get the drift. This is them. Some design ideas you could do. Other ways to implement an ombre and not have that be the sole thing that you're doing in a nail, and that just be the main attraction. I have to say these two are my favorites, obviously. I honestly, if I'm being 100% honest real quick, I kind of want to see what this one would look like with a matte top coat. Is it just me? Is it just me? I'm a very experimental person. I love to try some stuff. I will try some stuff in a minute. Let's just see. Oh, you know, that's one wonder. How would like a white nail with the black look with a matte top coat? I don't know how that would look. Oh, but something else I forgot to mention. And other news, like what I was saying in the beginning, something from what I should have said in the beginning. In the future, I'm thinking of doing like a 100 subscriber giveaway. I know like most nail channels be doing, but I think it would be fun. It'd be a chance if you guys see something maybe that I try, I can, you know, start compiling things and give them to you guys who are starting your nail journey and might be interested in the excuse me, and might be interested in the items. I think that'll be fun and nice, and it'll be a way to give back to the people who are supporting me and watching my videos and who are subscribed to me. You know, again, like I really did not expect anybody at all to watch or subscribe. Like I really expected to be like 0 views, 0 subscribers, but I'm glad at least people are finding some type of entertainment or some type of enjoyment from watching my videos, and I hope it will keep y'all from coming back. And I just want to let y'all know this matte nail is ugly. Oh my god. Okay, but yeah. Listen, at least one thing gotta go wrong. This is a jelly everything video. At least one thing gotta go wrong, okay? This is just one thing gotta go wrong. But anyway, that's what, in my opinion, nails are all about. It's all about experimenting. It's all about fun. It's about trying to figure out what you like and what, you know, you want to do on your nails. Like, it's yours. If you think it's cute, go for it, right? Rock it. Nobody else has to think it's cute but you, because them your hands. Okay, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys had fun watching. I hope you guys liked at least two out of the 3 nail designs that we did today. I have to say these two obviously probably are my favorites. I think those are cute. The outline turned out well. I didn't expect my palm trees to look good, but they do. We ain't even gonna talk about that one. We ain't gonna talk about it. But yeah, let's just pretend it turned out cute, okay? We're just gonna pretend that everything went well. But yeah, if you're new here, like, comment, subscribe. That's about it, guys. Hopefully we make it to 100 and I can do like a little giveaway for you guys. Just to let you know, future videos that I'm planning to making. I'm planning to eventually make a everything you need, like a full guide of things that you need to do your nails, also extending to things you might not necessarily need but will be good additions to get like a variety of looks when you do your nails and a variety of designs, like a kind of a guide, like a this stuff is what you need to do your nails, essentially. I'm pretty sure y'all seen 100 of those videos on YouTube. But hey, what's the use to having a few more, right? I mean, and also I'm planning a Temu haul coming, and maybe an AliExpress haul, and maybe in combination with a small Amazon haul. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So those are things to look out for in the future. If you had fun, once again, like, comment, subscribe. If you like the nails, tell me which ones you like. Did you like 1 the best? Did you like 2 the best? Did you like 3? Did you like all 3? Or, you know, whatever. Even if you want to correct me if I did something wrong, or you have a better way of doing it, let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Have a good day.